Coral Pukei added new weapons and a new armor skill to Monster Hunter Now. You don't want to miss out on these, so in this video, I'm gonna tell you why you need to farm a lot of Coral Pukei. Coral Pukei has some amazing armor pieces, so when farming for this monster, you might want to prioritize crafting these. The Coral Helm is a must-have for affinity builds. It's the perfect weakness exploit armor piece. It has Wex 2 and Lock On, which is a must-have if you want to consistently activate weakness exploit. This armor piece will replace the Kulu Helm in your builds, but to get that 2 points of weakness exploit, you need to invest a lot of materials and zennies into this single armor piece. Because for the first time ever in Monster Hunter Now, an armor piece will unlock additional skills when it's upgraded to grade 8. At grade 5, the Coral Helm only has Wex level 1. At grade 6, it unlocks Lock On. And on grade 8, it unlocks the second point of weakness exploit. So you'll need a lot of coral materials and you'll need to invest 2 Wyvern Gem Shards just to get Wex 2. Aside from the helm, the Coral Mail is also a must craft depending on the weapon you're using, since the Coral Mail has the new armor skill, Power Prolonger. This skill affects certain weapon mechanics, like for example for the dual blades it extends the duration of the demon mode. For the charge blade it would lengthen the duration of the red shield buff. This is a great skill for the charge blade, since the longer you have the red shield, the more SAEDs you can do. For the longsword, I don't know how much it would benefit from Power Prolonger. The longsword works differently here in Monster Hunter Now. You'll have red gauge as long as you play aggressive and maintain your spirit gauge above 70%. And if you get hit, you'll lose the red gauge anyways. So for the longsword, I don't think Power Prolonger is a must craft. We'll have to do some comparisons to find out for sure. So Power Prolonger is a great skill to have for the charge blade and the dual blades, making the Coral Mail a great armor piece to have. It has 2 points of Power Prolonger at grade 6, and at grade 8, it unlocks 1 extra point of Rising Tide. Now, you don't necessarily have to upgrade it all the way to grade 8 and invest Wyvern Gem Shards just for Rising Tide, but nonetheless, it's a nice skill to have when you do choose to upgrade it for more defense. Now, the Coral Mail is not the only armor piece that has Power Prolonger. The Coral Legs also has Power Prolonger 1 and Weakness Exploit 1, both important skills for the dual blades. So for dual blade mains, the Coral Legs is certainly a must craft. You guys will have to farm a lot of Coral Pukei to have enough materials for the Coral Helm, Mail, and Legs. So better take advantage of the increased spawn rates during the weekend. Now for the waist, it's the perfect armor piece for the light bowgun. It has reload speed and recoil down at grade 6, 2 must-have skills for the light bowgun. Lastly, for the Vambraces, you can pass on these. It has level 1 Rising Tide and Skyward Striker. Unless you're making a build around these 2 skills, there's no point in crafting these. For its weapons, the Coral Pukei has the best water elemental weapons. When compared against the Jagras and Juratodos weapons, the Coral Pukei has the highest water element, making it the best choice for water attack builds. The Coral Hammer looks so good, but sadly, I don't know how to use it. So I'm deciding between the Sword and Shield and the Lance to upgrade from my current Jagras Sword and Shield. Now what do you guys think I should craft? Let me know in the comments. So the Coral Pukei has a lot of stuff you might want to craft. Good thing this monster will have boosted spawn rates for 2 weekends. And you can encounter them in both forest and swamp habitats. So crafting and upgrading all these armor pieces and weapons you want will be easier this time. So thank you Niantic for continually improving Monster Hunter Now's events. Now, Coral Pukei is weak to ice, and if you're looking for the best armor set to use when hunting this monster, be sure to check out this video right here. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.